Hello everyone, my name is Azaz Patel and you are watching Azaz Patel official YouTube channel. Welcome to the part 55 of responsive e-learning website development in PHP with PDO. So guys, in last tutorial we successfully see to create this body right section, left section of this course edit section. So in this tutorial we are going to working on this body right section. So without wasting of time, let's get started. So guys, I am on the same page here on the course edit.php, and here is our cedit. Our div is available here. So after that div, we are going to create something new here. So I am going to the style.css, and here down, and this here it is. So this background will be the has FFF, which means white color background. So let's get to refresh it. So I think we need to open it from the Opera Mini, just because I am going to clear this history, but my YouTube login is available from here, and also website and something else are available here. For that reason I am going to open it into the Opera Mini. Okay, so you can see that the white color background is coming from here. You can see that. Just look at here, the white color background is coming from here. So now I also need to set one height of this body left right section from here, and then height will be this one. Okay, let's refresh and check again. So you can see that now the white color background is coming from here perfectly. So now our next task is we need to create one course title section from here. So how can you do that? So simply I'm again going to the course edit page, and here I'm going to create one h2 tag and then course title. Okay, let's refresh and check what we have here. So you can see that course title is coming from here. Okay, now I'm going to again to the CSS from here, and here I'm going to create one has underscore c edit underscore r and then h2 tag. Okay, so its width will be 100%, and then its height will be something like 60 pixel, and its line height also a 60 pixel. Okay, let's refresh and check. So you can see that the all are coming is perfectly from here, but from the left side I need some padding. So I'm going to again into the padding, and here I'm going to create a 4% padding from the right side and 4% padding from the left side. So you can see that. Okay, not like that. We set the padding from here directly, padding, and then 0% from the top, 2% from the right side, 0% from bottom, and 2% from left side. And also we are going to set the box sizing, border, box property. Okay, let's refresh and check. So you can see that now the output is completely coming from here. Now we are going to change the color of that h2. So color will be has 3F5267. Refresh it. So you can see that now we need to change the font weight. Font weight will be the normal. Let's refresh it again. So you can see that now the output is completely coming from here perfect way as we have here. But now let's try to decrease the font size from here. Font size will be something like 18 pixel. Let's refresh and check. Okay, 18 pixel is too small. Let's say 20 pixel. Refresh it. Now I think this is a better width. Okay, better font size. Now the next task is we need to create a one form tag here. So how can we do that? The simple is very simple way is going to the again into the course edit section, and here we are going to create a one form tag. So the form tag is created. Now the method will be post. Now we are going to directly create a one input tag from one div from here with the id equal to c edit input. C edit input means course edit input. Okay, and here I'm going to create a one input tag and with a type equal to text. Its type is text, and then the place holder equal to, close it, that one, and then we are going to give the name equal to c name. Okay, and then the placeholder equal to we are going to placeholders like enter course name. Okay, now the next task is we are going to create a one p tag from here for the word counting, which means how many words we are remaining here. So we are going to create that like that. So I think 100 words is coming from here, and then now let's try to create this cedit input design onto the style.css from here. Has cedit input, and here its width will be the 100%, and its height will be something like 35 pixel. Okay, now let's try to create something more from here. Cedit input, and then have some input, then its width will be 80%, and its height also will be the something like 35 pixel. Okay, and then its background will be none. And then outline also none. Let's refresh and check. So you can see that now we also need to clear the border with 0 pixel. So you can see that the border is coming from here very perfectly. Now let's try to create a one background of that. Okay, not a background. We are going to directly set the border 1 pixel solid, has 3F526 Okay, so you can see that the border is coming perfectly from here, and also we need some padding from the left side 2%, and then also we are going to set the box sizing border dash box property. Okay, now let's try to, okay, so you can see that the box sizing border box is completely perfectly coming from here. And now we also need to set the padding onto the main C edit input here. So we're going to set the padding as same we have here onto the okay, not a padding, we are going to directly set the margin from here. Okay, so we set the margin 0% from top, 2% from left, right, 0% from bottom, and 2% from the left side. Okay, let's refresh and check. So you can see that now the output is perfectly coming from here. Now we are going to add something new from here. We are going to directly say the border radius something like 15 pixel. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so you can see that the border is coming perfectly from here. And now we are going to design the p tag from here inside our cedit input. So if cedit input have a p tag, then its width will be 20%. Okay, not a 20%, we said the 80%, 18%, and its background will be has 3fi to 67, and then the color will be has fff. Okay, and its height will be 35 pixel as same we have in the input section, and its line height will be also 35 pixel. Okay, let's refresh and check. So you can see that now the text align will be the center. Okay, let's refresh and check. So you can see that the output is completely perfectly coming. Now we are going to set this to the float left property. Okay, let's refresh and check. So you can see that now we set this to the float right property. Okay, onto the p tag. So we can set it from here. Now the next task is we need to radius the borders. So how can you do that? So simple and very simple way is border top right radius 15 pixel. Okay, and now we are again going to copy this one from here and then paste it from here, and we said bottom right. Okay, now let's check out. So you can see that the output is coming perfectly, very perfect way. Okay, let's decrease the font size from here with the font size something like 14 pixel. Okay, let's refresh and check. So you can see that font size is 14 pixel is coming, and also we need to decrease the height of that input. So we say 33 height and 33 line height. Okay, let's refresh and check. So you can see that now the output is perfectly coming. Okay, but I think this is a too big from here, so directly I'm going to create this to the 90%, and then from here we are going to set the 8% only. Okay, let's refresh and check. So you can see that now it's looking very good and perfect output. Okay, you can see that. So our next task is, now let's see what we have next. Okay, we have to set a background also from here onto the our here background. Let's see what we have a background. Okay, we doesn't have any background, so we are going to set a background from here. Background has triple C. Let's see with the triple C. Refresh it. So you can see that. But I think we need to set it something more from here, like E6, E6, E6. Let's refresh and check. Now let's see. This background is perfect. This is a very good background. So now let's see what we have next. So our next task is course image. Okay, let's create another h2 tag from here, just like we have here. We are going to create this into the form tag image. Okay, let's refresh and check. Okay, just because we are going to use here a float property, so we need to clear the float, clear all. Okay, let's refresh and check. Remove it from here and check it with this now. Okay, so you can see that the output is coming perfectly from here. I'm again going to the style.css, and from the top it doesn't have any. Okay, so now now what we are going to do here, so you can see that. Okay, now we are going to get one image from here. So how can you do that? So simple and very simple way is, here I am going to create one image tag with the src and close this one from here, and I am going to set the image from where we have an image, imgs courses, and then we are going to set this image. Okay, so first of all, let's copy this one from here and paste it into our code, and then we are going to set the image, this one, let's see with this image, and this file type is, we have to check out the files jpg. Okay, so now I'm going to paste that one with the jpg extension. Okay, let's refresh and check. So we can get the image from here very successfully, but we need to design that image. How can we design that image? So here into the C edit R, have some form, and inside form we have an image, then its width will be 200 pixel and its height also a 200 pixel. Let's refresh and check. So you can see that I think this is too small, so we have to increase the width of that image to 50 pixel. So you can see that now its output is completely perfectly coming, and now we also need a margin from left. Okay, we need a margin from top 0%, from left to from right 2%, from bottom 0, and from the left 2%. Okay, let's refresh and check. So you can see that the output is now coming perfectly. Now what happened when someone hover on this image, so it will be the rounded shape. So how can we do that? So simply from here we set the hover property and say border radius 100%. Okay, and also we need to set a transition property from here, transition all 0.3s. Okay, let's refresh and check. So you can see that the image is perfectly rounded shape coming from here. Now we need to set it to the float left property from here, float left, just because we need something from here, just like here is the image description available, how many MB you have into the one image from here. Okay, so now let's again come back to the here, and here we are going to create one p tag. Inside that p tag we paste the information about the image. Okay, so you can see that the image confirmation is coming from here. So now we are going to design that one. So how can you design that one? If cedit have some p tag, then its color will be as 748890, and then its font size will be 14 pixel, and its line height will be something like 22 pixel. Now let's refresh and check. You can see that the output is perfectly coming. Okay, we made a mistake from here. Let's give the one input. Yeah, okay, let's add the span tag from here, and here we also need to set the span tag, just because this p tag override this one also. So you can see that now the output is completely coming. Okay, so we need to set the padding from the right side RIGHT 2% of padding, and it's box sizing border box property. Okay, let's refresh and check. Okay, let's say with the 4% of right side. Okay, nothing is going to happen. So now we need to manually define the width of that. Let's say the 25% of width. Let's say with the 30% of width. It's too much. I think 27%. Let's see with the 27%. Let's say with the 26%. Okay, now it's perfect. Now it's perfect. But we need to set it with this one. So how can we set that one? So we need to manually define the width of that span tag. So here 2% from right side and 2% from left side. So 4% and 24, and which means we have a 30% of width. So we need to define the width here with the 66%. Okay, let's see with that one. Let's use here an important property. %. Let's refresh and check. Let's clear the history and check out with that one. Okay, nothing is going to happen here. Let's see what happen if we have a label tag from here. Okay, let's come back again from here and set the label from here and label from here. Now let's refresh and check. Doesn't work with the label tag also. Let's write down with the B tag, and here is also a B tag. Let's refresh it. Okay, now let's try to design that B tag from here. Refresh it. Nothing is going to happen here. Let's check out with the H4 tag, and here is also H4 tag from here. Let's say H4 tag from also here. Refresh it. Okay, now the width is working now. Now remove this important property from here. 66% from here. Refresh it. So say 96% from here. Refresh it. So now it's working very well. I think 100% is also complete. Yeah, it's perfect with the 100%. Okay. So it doesn't need the H4 tag from here. Doesn't need the. We need to go with the span tag also. Yeah. 100%, and remove the important property from here. Refresh it. Refresh it. Now okay, this is better one. This one is better. So now we are going to move forward, and again we are going to create another input tag from here. So I'm again going to the style.css property from here, and we said first of all I'm coming back here, and here let's copy this one and paste this one from again here. Doesn't need the p tag from here, and with the file We are going to use a file here in C image, and the placeholder will be not work from here. Okay, let's see the output. Refresh it. So you can see the output is completely coming from here. Yeah, the problem is here. We doesn't use any float left property from here. Okay, so 100% is not working from here. So 66% I think it's work here very well. Okay, you can see that. You can see that. Let's say with the 68%. Let's try to refresh it again. And I think 60. Okay, 70%. Let's go with the 70%. Okay, 70% is completely working here. And as the same way, we need to remove this one from here. We directly use the input tag from here. Remove this D tag D also from here. Let's refresh and check. So you can see that the button is coming from here. So I'm going to again into the style.css, and from here let's copy this one from here, paste that one from here, and we say the form. Let's give the ID of that input. Let's give the ID equal to C image. Okay, which means course image. Okay, let's go with this ID C underscore image. Okay, let's refresh and check. So you can see that the output is coming perfectly, but we doesn't need that output with the 96% of width. We need that output with the 70% of width. Okay, let's refresh it. Also we need to set the float left property from here. Okay, so we are going to set the float left property from here. Refresh it. Okay, I think the width is not going good. Let's say with the 60% of width. Refresh it. So you can see that now we are using here a margin top 2% and also margin bottom 2%. Okay, let's refresh and check. You can see that now yeah, from the left side we doesn't need any margin, and from the right side we also doesn't need any margin. So here we are going to use a 70% of width. You can see that I think 70% is too big. We are going with the 66%. Refresh it. Okay, 68%. Refresh it. Now it's looking very good and perfect output. But we need to change something from here. We need some padding from the top side. So how can we set the padding from 2% and say box sizing border box property. Okay, let's refresh. Okay, we are going with let's see. Yeah, we already use a box sizing border box property from here. So we said 0.1% only. I think 0.8%. Let's refresh. Now it's looking very good and perfect output. Now we only need a one button from here. So how can we do that? So simply I'm again going to the source code, and here I'm going to create a one input with the submit. Input submit. Let's see with the button. Okay, save, and we are going to name with the button with the save. Okay, let's refresh and check. Okay, not from here. Output is here. Okay, so you can see that the button is coming perfectly from here. So now I'm going to design that button with this one by C, and say button, and say width will be 20%, height will be 35 pixel, and background will be none, and then border 1 pixel, solid has 3F5267, and then also we need something more from here. Something like we need to set the color also. Color has FFF, and then oh no, not FFF. We need to set the color with the 3F5267, and then outline will be none, and also we set the border radius 15 pixel from all side. Let's refresh and check. So you can see that our button is completely coming from here. Okay, so now what we are going to do here, just simply say cursor pointer. Okay, let's refresh it. So you can see that, and we are going to also set the transition all property from here 0.3% from here. And now when someone hover on that button, that time what should be done here, so we are going to create that one also, and say background has 3F5267, and its color will be as FFF. Okay, let's refresh and check. So you can see that, and the border radius will be none, which means if someone hover on that one, so its border will be none. Border radius 0 pixel. Let's say with the 0 pixel. Let's refresh and check. So you can see that the border is radius now. Okay, so the next task is we need to float it from the left right side. So we are going to use here a float right. Okay, so you can see that the output is coming, and now we need something more from here. So what we are going to do here, so here we are going, yeah, from the, let's see, we define a margin from here or not. Yes, we doesn't need define here a margin, so we are going to set a margin from right side 4%. Okay, let's refresh and check. So you can see that now we need here 2% only margin from the right side. So you can see that the output is now coming perfectly. You can see that all the outputs are coming perfectly from here. If I click on this one, so I can select the image from here, you can see that. So I think, okay, we need to set the input outline none property. Yeah, outline none is completely coming from here, man. What should be done here? Okay, so I think guys this is enough for today. If you have any question in your mind, then comment below. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, just because when I upload the new videos, then you can get a direct notification into your inbox. So stay connected with me, stay tuned. We will meet you in next tutorial. Goodbye.